There are times in life when you have to make choices. Pretty big choices that can affect how the rest of your life unfolds. And those times can be scary. I'm sure only a few of you might be going through something like this right now, but I'd like to share with you my story nonetheless. 3 years ago, I was faced with a tough decision of having to choose a university course. Pretty much for most of my life, I had thought I'd be an architect. That's something my parents had always encouraged, and something they saw as an overall positive and safe option for me. I could see myself working for some cool architecture firm, designing some modern-looking buildings, and living a pretty quiet and comfortable life. But when it came to making things definitive and filling out my application form, I started second-guessing myself. I had found something else I really enjoyed doing that hadn't much to do with architecture. I could clearly feel it was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, but I was scared of letting down my family that had always been so supportive of me, and scared of ending up choosing a path that could possibly not be as financially stable for me in the future. This is me 3 years ago, right after having applied for architecture.
The thing I chose was architecture. Well, I'm not 100% sure about that choice because, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like what I want to do 100%, you know? I think that by the time I had to choose my university course that I would be 100% sure of what I wanted, and that didn't happen.
During the days that followed, I started to feel the weight of that decision. I realized I definitely did not want to be an architect. I loved design, video, and I wanted to be able to be creative and tell stories. So this is me right now, 3 years later. I didn't apply for architecture. I changed my application form and I applied for graphic design instead, and I made it in time for the deadline, so that was cool. Yeah, I'm doing graphic design now, and looking back, I couldn't be happier. I couldn't have done a better choice. It just felt right. It felt like I was doing it for the right reasons. I was doing it for myself, and because of that, I'm now doing what I love. I'm in a place that I love, and things are looking good. So yeah. So if I could go back in time, I would thank myself for having had the courage to make the right choice. And I tell myself not to worry so much and not to make such a big deal out of choosing a university course. Because nothing is irreversible, and it's always the right time to make the right choice. I would love to hear from you guys. Have you ever been in a situation like this? What big decisions have you had to make? Leave it in the comments below. If you want to see more, check out my own channel and New Age Creators. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.